Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Kenya, Finland. Today I want to give you a story about one of our neighbor when I was in college, whose sister quickly became a side chick and a co-wife, allegedly. I don't know if it's a co-wife now or what's the story, but anyway, I'll tell you what I know. So back when I was a student, students in Kenya, when you go to college in the city or in a different city from where you live, you go and live in some type of cheap flat. So that's where I was living, and this is where the story unfolded. So one of our neighbor was pregnant and she already had 2 children. So she decided to go to the village and bring her baby sister to help her, when you're getting too heavy and it's impossible to do all the house duties by yourself. So she went to the village and brought this girl who had just finished Form 4, that is high school. And she didn't have anything to do back in the village. So she said, "Hey, baby sister, come to Nairobi and help me at least now that I'm very heavily pregnant. And you can stay with me until I have a baby and stuff. And then maybe we can even get to a college in Nairobi so you don't have to go to the village again. But first come and help me around." And the baby sister agreed and she came. Yeah, and the baby sister was quite a beautiful girl. I still remember when she used to move around there in the estate, everybody was like, yes, giving compliments and admiring her. Okay. Now, this baby sister, of course, because she was straight from the village, she was born in the village, raised in the village, schooled in the village, she was quite a village girl. And you could see she was a naive and just a quiet village girl. So, yeah. Now, let me give a brief picture of where we were living. So, where we were living is some type of those flats in Eastlands, where it's just a room. You have communal toilet, and and there was a tap where everybody used to go and fetch water. So when you're going to go and fetch water, when you're waiting for your turn, a lot of gossiping was going on there. So especially when there had been a water shortage, or the water was coming but at a very low pressure. Anybody who's lived in Nairobi understands. So everybody, the queues could be long, and now everybody's talking in everybody's business and interrogating everybody's house help and relatives, trying to find out the tea. So time came, and big sister had to go and give birth. Baby sister had already stayed there for like a month or 2, and she was to now stay behind and help around a little bit until wife comes back. Now I have to mention, at this point we had all noticed that this girl had changed, her dressing had changed. She was not wearing any more those long clothing, covering herself, head scarves. No. She had gone to these thrift stores and bought herself mini skirts, mini dresses, So she was looking quite like a city girl, and she started doing her hair and wearing makeup here and there. You couldn't even tell she's the same village girl. And I already told you she's beautiful. So now with all these mini skirts, mini dress, makeup, hair and everything, and of course she's less stressed because she's, eating well there. So she looked very pretty, and now not just pretty, but very attractive to the eyes of men. Now this is where the problem started. Now when the sister was heavily pregnant, just before she went to the hospital, the husband to the sister, who was also living in the family, had gained interest in this girl, like this young girl who had come to help. Actually, the young girl was being basically used as a house help in that house, if I could just be honest. She was doing everything, cleaning, going to the market, fetching water, name it, it was her duty. The husband, being an African husband, he was doing nothing else but going to work. When he comes from work, yeah, legs on the sofa set and just shuffling through TV stations and the newspaper. And then the wife who was too pregnant should just be lying on the sofa. And these were small, tiny houses. I already told you this is student accommodation. So families which were living there were like poor families. Let's just keep it real. Because the families had taken like 2 rooms, and the students had taken 1 room, so where you put your bed and then it's the same place that you're cooking. So this family was not like rich. So, this husband was feeling like he was rich because he could afford to provide for a family. Anyway, back to the story. So the lady went to hospital to give birth. She had to have a CS and there were some complications, and she spent, let's say, I think it was 2 months in the hospital. Was it 2 months or 6 weeks? Oh, anyway, roughly around there. Meanwhile, when she was away, the younger sister was the lady of the house. Way! Hugs nazo. When the husband of the sister comes, she's the one who was going to receive him from the door, take the things, the shopping he's carrying, hugging him, pecks here, peck there. And then we noticed at some point now, he was just openly romancing with her, even not caring, even neighbors are seeing. And this family had lived in that flat for a long time, so like we knew them. I saw the firstborn being born, I saw the second being born, and now here is the third born and baby sister who has become side chick. Hey, it was just like a movie unfolding before our eyes. So now I already told you there was one tap where everybody was going to fetch water. So anytime we went to fetch water, there was so much gossip. Hey, have you seen the father to Nani? Hey, I don't want to mention names here because you never know. These stories might come out one day. I don't want to be told. But anyway, so people would really talk. Hey, I even saw yesterday. I even heard, those small houses where you can even overhear neighbors' conversation from your house because the walls are so thin. And anyway, you just hear every family's conversation. Let's just end it there. So people could hear them, their conversations, their romancing, their whatever. Now, shortly, it was now time for. I said the wife to this man was pregnant, and then she went to hospital, and there was complications with her and the baby, and she stayed there for 2 extra months there. Meanwhile, these two have been romancing, and there was word out there that the sister was already spending nights the younger sister was spending nights in the bigger sister's bed. And truly, when the big sister came back after a month or so, there was a problem, because now this younger sister was becoming lazy. She's not working as much. She's vomiting all the time. She's sickly. And then the sister asked, "Are you pregnant?" And then she said, let's go, you get tested because you are acting very strange. Oh, you're sick. And then after 2 back and forth, they went and got tested. The sister went and got tested, and indeed she was pregnant. Now the question was, with whom? Hey, and it became out that the younger sister was pregnant with her husband. Where? It was fire. It was fire. This bigger sister wanted to kill her, but now she had the CS wound. And neighbors, of course, are putting more fire. Hey, explaining what she was doing when this bigger sister was away. This is what we were seeing her doing. Hey, hugging and receiving whatever. She even got shopping. Hey, she told so-and-so that the shoes she's wearing, it's your husband who bought. Even this and this dress. Even the skirts like this and that is your husband who. Even this new hair, it is your husband. Oh my God. This bigger sister wanted to die. She told her, now you have to go. Then the husband refused, that the smaller sister is not going. The wife, she went herself. She went herself to the village and went and reported what happened. Then when she went to the village, she was told, hey, woman, go and fight for your home. She came back after some time, breathing fire. I'm telling you, the sister got a beating. Kichapo cha umbwa. She got a beating. Hey, until neighbors went to, separate them. And the one being beaten is now the pregnant one. But at this time, she was, I think, 5 months pregnant. Hey, she's not strong enough to fight for herself. Aki, she got beaten up. Where? I said even to myself, Sasa, now you bring your small sister to help you. Now she helps herself. No, she did not help herself. She just got confused because she was still young. Your husband, what is wrong with your husband? These men, please, what is so hard on just waiting on your wife to get healed and come back home? Even if you have to cheat, why cheat with the sister? Me, that is what bothered me the most. I mean, like family values, what happened? What happened, guys? What happened? Me, my advice to women, when you're about to give birth and you want someone to help you, go and bring your mother. Go and bring your mother. Stop this nonsense of bringing your sister or your friends to your house. Especially if you're living with your husband. Go bring your mother. Let your mother watch after the kids. Have a house help. Your mother is not a house help. And even if you bring your sister, please, your sister is not a house help. Relatives, can you also behave? I know sometimes you don't have the finances and all of that, but should you bring your relatives to help you around, please ensure that your man, that you check your man, that he has like values and morals and he respects family values. These stories have become too common that husbands are now sleeping around with the wife's sisters, with the wife's cousins, and it's too much. It's too much. It really bothered my spirit to see that the girl who just finished Form 4 now has been impregnated by this man. And even the man was not good looking and he was not rich. It's just because this girl is now getting clothes and getting money to do her hair and stuff. Now she messed up the family life of the sister. Even her own family. Imagine, I feel like the three of them were all heartbroken. Because this husband had what we call tamaa ya fisi. In English, it's called greed. He was too greedy. Why couldn't he just help sit with the wife? Now they could not live even in that flat that we were living. Everybody was talking about them. Everybody was gossiping. People were laughing. Even the kids now, when they go to play, they hear other kids insulting them. What is this? It was just, I don't know. For me, it bothered me, and I thought I would give this story here just to like educate women and even men, especially men. What's wrong with you? What is this thing that you don't respect family? What is this thing that you don't have self-control? You just go picking anyone, anything, to just satisfy the thirst in your loins. Please, can you have some self-control and have some manners and respect family? Because you're inviting curses by doing things like this. Actually, you're inviting curses into the family. Now, the baby that you are going to have, the sister of your wife, how is she supposed to address now your wife? Auntie, stepmother, and this young girl from Form 4 that you wanted to marry, because this man had said that he wants to keep both of the sisters. I mean, can you not? Yani, I was just wondering, where was he going to keep this sister, this smaller sister? He was going to rent for her an extra room in that flat, so that now he has 3 rooms in that flat, and now he feels like a man. In Swahili we say ndume. Unajiona kama ndume because unalipia saa keja 3. Ni pale magorofani Islando. Sasa hata akili zako ziko wapi? Hiyo pesa ungesaidia watu wenyu na usaidia watoto wako na pengine mhamie pale pazuri. Like you'd have saved that money and spend it on your family and upgraded the quality of life you're all living. Your wife comes from CS with a newborn baby just to find her sister pregnant. so much shame, so much embarrassment. She cannot even take the baby out to have sunshine. She's embarrassed. Neighbors are laughing. She's crying all the time. There's war in the house. There's no peace. And these are mistakes that cannot be reversed. What is this? It really bothered my spirit. And I hope, girls, you never do this to your sisters. Let's respect family. Let's respect family values. Women, let's have respect for each other and respect for ourselves. And men, please, respect family values. Stop creeping on your wife's relatives. It is very, very wrong. Even before the eyes of God, it is very wrong. And I don't know, even if you don't believe in God, it is still very wrong in the eyes of the society. Stop it. It is very wrong. And women, if you need a house help when you're giving birth, go get a house help. Hire a house help. Stop disturbing your relatives. If you like this type of video, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.